All right, what's up, guys? So we're back here. So in another video, check it out if you haven't already, but I talked about how I really like the idea of, what is it, character themes? You know, character versus character themes in fighting games, specifically Arc Sys games. I think it's really, you know, it's really great. It shows a lot of kind of love for the world, and it really does help with building up, you know, just building characters, building the environment, building the atmosphere. I think it's such a, you know, great thing for fighting games. And in that video, I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned in video, but on the stream I was talking about how not just that, but also character versus character intros or character versus character, you know, win quotes or even like in-game quotes is super hype stuff, right? Super sick. It really helps you kind of get into the game. It really makes it more exciting. I think that stuff is super cool, and it's something we don't see too much, you know, recently. But a video just went out, actually, right after I made that video. Someone put out all the old Alpha 3 intro. So let's just look at a couple of these. It's a long video, so let's check it out first. All right, so here we go. If you're an old school player, you're familiar with these. You remember these. But if you're kind of new, you might not be familiar. These are really cool. So these are special intros that only happen among certain characters. Ryu and Ken, you know, best bros, rivals. They have this one here. I don't know, Eagles DLC. I don't even know why. I think these are both from the original Street Fighter. These are weird. Let's move forward. There you go. So there's one, right? Two rivals right there. They got a special intro. Aaron Sagat. Oyaji! If you didn't know, Sagat killed Dan's father, so that's why he's screaming. That's why he yelled about his dad. These two are, again, rivals and stuff. You know, it's really simple. Sha! That's student right there. You see the lore, the deep lore? Tiger uppercut. That's him beating the shit out of Dan, right? So this kind of stuff, it's not, you don't have to read, right? You don't need to read like some super long story. You don't need to play through a story mode. You just play the game and you're like, wow, why did that happen? Why did that happen? You can just see this kind of world just kind of growing in front of you. This stuff is great. Not everyone thinks that, though. Of course, we have this guy, the professional #1 Street Fighter V fan right now. Says the care put in those little intros is way less effort than they work put in the 1.5 hour fully animated cinematic story mode that's in Street Fighter V. Okay, I mean, maybe, but like I was saying, you know, the same thing with like a character theme. You know, the character theme is you don't have to do anything, right? You don't need to really invest any time. It's just the game is playing. Even just a casual viewer, you're like, man, that song is sick. Why does that song sound like that? Why is that so great? And that's how you learn, like from there, right? It's like, oh no, that's a special theme, right? These two are, you know, whatever, best friends. They're rivals. That's the final boss and the protagonist. You learn stuff like that. But a lot of people saw the Alpha 3. A lot of people were like, that's super sick. Let's bring it back. So for this video, real quick, I'm rambling. I just want to share some other ones with you. So you can find all these on YouTube, right? There's tons of them. I don't know why the Alpha 3 one got big, but let me show you. Come on, let me show you the real stuff, boys. You know, Capcom had a bunch, but you know, we got these anime Illuminati, man. Let's check out some. Just look at this, man. And then you start the match like that. It's all in Japanese. Right, he's like, hey, look at this. Look at this photo. So, again, you don't need a story, but Axel's, hey, look at this photo. What is this? This is when you were still a little kid, right here, because Axel's a time traveler. Soul gets pissed, like, get the hell out of my way. Things like that. Just the little, right? This one, we got Johnny and Mel. I gotta cancel that one here. But, you know, you have the heavy animated ones like we saw in the first one. You have stuff like this where they just chat. But just these little, like, 1 or 2 lines, just it makes you feel like there's a connection, right? There's so much going on. But not just, man, hold on. We got more. Hold on. Give me, oh, shit. Is this one where hold on. Did she get censored in this one? Kusona, you fucking bitch. There's one, she says something like too sexual, she gets censored or something. I don't know. By the way, Guilty Gear's got a ton. Guilty Gear ones are great. Let's look at, now BlazBlue intros are sick too. The thing about BlazBlue is they were so good in the beginning, they actually started taking them out, right? If you don't know BlazBlue, each version, BlazBlue was a heavy kind of story-based game. So each version of BlazBlue kind of had a different story. So the intros changed with the games, you know? Because the character relationships changed over versions and things like that. Bop, bop, bop. See, they didn't do anything else, right? There's no extra There's no new animation that they added. Those are all regular, like, in-game moves and just clashes right there. Like, I don't think this is a lot of work. I think that says time over pose. I don't know what that pose is. Bop. Again, just fighting here. Walking back, right? I don't develop games, so I can't talk about this. This shit doesn't look like it's that hard to add. Oh, here's a classic. Hold on, here's a classic. Sayaroyo. See, Jin's going crazy. He's got his voice.
The wheel of fate is turning.
If you don't know, if you don't get the subtext, Jin is saying, "Hey, let's do it. Like, let's fight, but also like let's have sex because he's crazy." All right, last one. Come on, bro. Like, come on. 1.5 hour story, or these little intros are way better. And now, hold on, I got more. Again, I don't want to show everything. There's so many of these. That's fine. All right, and then one more. Everyone loves this game. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about CVS 2, except it takes too long. But CVS 2 is another game, like Alpha, back during that like golden era. I think Alpha's sick, but I think this has got the best special intro. This is so hyped too, because, you know, it's Capcom versus SNK. These two different like companies, two different series meeting up for the first time ever. Well, CVS 1, whatever, you know, having their first interactions and stuff like that. Imagine if they didn't do anything special, right? Imagine if, like, there was no acknowledgement that this was like a crazy moment. Throwing the hat to Terry, like, come on, man. Also,
This is gonna be a match to
Sakura's like,
remember.
no, I'm nice to meet you. This
This is gonna be a match
Bro,
to
this stuff is
remember.
too good. Now, there's a ton of this, right? So it's not just these 4 games. There's more. There's this famous one. I'm not gonna show them all. Where is it? Like, come on. Like this scene right here. Alex versus Hugo. This is what the people wanted to see. That's actually like, this is like the cover of one of the games, or it's like a famous art piece as well. But there's so much, right? There's so much, and this is something that we don't really see that much anymore. So the problem is, first of all, the way the games are being designed. If you notice, I guess it might be because of loading times. Do you think that's it? Like, loading times. A lot of times, the games will show one character first, and then they show the other character, rather than showing them together at the same time. Tekken's like that. Street Fighter 5 is like that. Will we ever see these special intros again? I don't know. But even without these special intros, there's still other things you can do. Like I mentioned, BlazBlue. Does Guilty Gear have it? I don't know. But the in-game voices change in Arxis games. I know it works for Granblue as well. The in-game like quotes they'll say for their attacks, for their supers and stuff will change if they're fighting like a story-based character. So like even little stuff like that, you know, can get added to it. Street Fighter 5, I don't think they do it. I think the only thing Street Fighter 5 does is that you have some special win quotes. I don't know if the intro quotes are there, but I know the win quotes are unique based on the character. But just more and more. That's all I want to say. If any dev is watching, please bring these back. But mainly, let's get nostalgic. All you guys watching, thank you, like always. Let me know your favorite intro. You know, there's way too many. We can't watch the whole video. So let me know your favorite intro. I want to go back and watch it myself. If I have to pick my favorite intro, my favorite, like I said, even though I didn't show it, is just Hakumen vs. Ragnar. Hakumen vs. Ragnar because of the song Black and White is playing. Of course, like I mentioned about the song, Black and White is playing. Ragnar's flying across the screen there with Gauntlet Hades. That shit is so sick. There's so many of them. So just tell me, share it, and I'm going to go check it out. And if for some reason you didn't know about these, if you didn't know about these special intros, they're a treat. Just, you can watch them on YouTube. Just type in whatever game, special intros. Just watch it. It's great stuff. All right, like always, thank you for watching. Let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.